Well, the Portland Fire officially introduced their new general manager this morning. Vanja Cernivec doesn't start until next month, but she says she's already focused on her first priorities.
Yeah, Devin Haskins is live outside the Moda Center this afternoon where the Fire will play next year. Devin, what are those priorities she talked about today?
Yeah, she said her very first one is hiring a new coach, and she says her phone is already, quote, blowing up with people wanting to work for her. She says now she just needs to weed through all those potential candidates and find the one that fits her vision and the culture of the team she's trying to build now from the ground up.
And with that, the Portland Fire introduced their newest hire.
And I'm excited to start building this franchise from ground up.
Vanja Cernivec becomes the first general manager for the WNBA's newest expansion team, the Portland Fire.
We want to create an environment for athletes where they can not only survive, but thrive. So I'm super excited to get to know Portland a little bit better.
And among her first priorities, she talked about finding the right coach.
Definitely looking someone that's going to be a strong leader with a huge basketball IQ and will empower players to make decisions on their own.
Her role as GM starts at the same time as the league and players union bargain for a new collective bargaining agreement. The two sides are far apart on a new deal, which could impact when major portions of the offseason start, such as the expansion draft and free agency.
We're all in the same boat. We don't know what's going to happen. So there's a lot of unknowns. Like for us, I think it's best to plan as if the negotiations are going to be done on time. So we're planning for the expansion draft to go forward, similar to last year in December, and then free agency probably February.
She's a former professional basketball player and has worked with teams in the NBA, WNBA, and abroad, and says that experience will help her find the best players for the roster.
But I feel like eye test never fails, and it's all about the volume of basketball you've seen. And I've been lucky enough to travel all around the world, so just seeing basketball in different continents, different levels of competition, I think that it's my biggest strength. But yeah, analytics definitely, it's something we're going to focus highly on as well in our team.
So right now she's the Vice President of Basketball Operations for the Golden State Valkyries, last year's newest WNBA expansion team. She says she will finish out the season with them, take a week off, then start on September 15th.
Okay, coming up shortly here. And Devin, what happens now then with the team and going forward?
Right, so like I said, the first priority is to get that head coach in place and then go from there and get the assistants and then fill out the rest of the basketball staff and get ready for the roster of through the expansion draft, the free agency, and the full WNBA draft. Now I talked to Claire Hamill, who says she's the interim president of the team. She says things are right on track. If you take a look at the other expansion team, the Toronto Tempo, they hired their general manager back in February. They too have not hired a head coach yet. So still plenty of time yet before the team takes the court next May.
Okay, awesome. Things moving right along, Devin. Thank you so much.